All righty. So did you get your consultant number today?
No, I didn't. It didn't give me a number, but when I went into my Pampered Chef, it automatically signed me in as a consultant.
Perfect.
But I didn't see where my consultant number was.
Okay. I will navigate you that way. Did you ever pick up a planner yet?
Yes, I did. I got a really cute Marilyn Monroe one. My husband picked out for me.
Okay,
and
perfect.
Already started writing stuff in it.
Perfect. There's a couple of things that you will want to mark in your calendar.
Okay, give me just 1 sec. Let me go get it and bring it in here. I had to move my thing onto the table.
Okay,
I'll be back just a jiff. It's only around the corner.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
So I told my husband after today that the next couple days, my main focus around getting all my other stuff done is getting that office done.
Yay!
Because it is almost impossible for me to do anything out here because I'm being interrupted constantly.
Sure.
I said I need that workspace.
You do. Very important.
Okay.
So the most important thing to remember as you're doing this is to make sure that you put your rocks in your calendar first. And by rocks, it means your important things. And it is our team's belief that family always comes first.
Okay.
So with that being said, you don't have to do it this second while we're talking, but
I'm taking notes.
That's fine. Mark down the days that you know that you are not available to work, Pampered Chef. With that being said, another one of your rocks and one of the things that will help you keep your momentum going and help you in the learning process and everything is to remember our team meeting nights and our training nights. We hold our team meeting every first Tuesday of the month. So you want to make sure that those are in your calendar. And so I understand things come up. But if you can make it, it's a good business decision for you.
Okay, so first Tuesdays of the month are the team meetings at your house usually?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. And like Kim had said on the video chat, she does try and come down when she can. It depends on the weather. It depends on her kids' sports schedule and everything. So she really does try to come down as often as she can.
Okay.
But I give her a lot of grace, and we give her a lot of grace because she lives 3 hours away. So
I know, right?
Kind of crazy.
That's awesome, though, that she tries to make it.
Right. And so when you have those rocks in place on your calendar, then you need to decide what days you want to work your business. And what I mean is after you have decided what kind of role your business is going to be, and I know you and I talked a little bit about all the different options between doing a virtual party, consultant, or if you want to do live shows, or if you just want to do catalog shows or whatever. But regardless of what you choose to do, you need to choose days that you're going to work. So for myself personally, I never work Monday or Tuesdays because Amy has her dance on Mondays. Tuesdays, I think of it as a team training day. So I'm in my office or I'm, having the team meeting. So those 2 days I never work. And so for the most part, the rest of the week I'm willing to work. So that's just me personally. The other thing that you want to take in consideration is how much you want to earn with Pampered Chef. What really drew you to the Pampered Chef family?
Well, a couple things. I mean, first of all, I like the idea of the discounted product.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It'll help with my addiction.
Uh-huh.
But the making extra money.
Okay.
I've told my husband that basically everything I make as far as commission sales will go into an account that will pay down our debt faster
Mhm.
and also be used to take care of any kind of necessities that come up that normally we might not be able to take care of. Like in December when my washer went out,
Yeah.
we did not have a new one until February, and it's a used one.
Right.
So those are things, things like that. If something happens, then I will have the money. I can do stuff I need to do.
So is there a goal that you want to achieve money-wise each month, or?
Well, I kind of was looking at that. You have your sheets here that you got to fill out, all my homework.
Yes.
I was trying to do that earlier in between the 50,000 other things going on. And I was trying to be realistic about it because
absolutely.
I want to do really well, but I also don't want to set myself up that I'm so disappointed if I don't achieve my goals.
Yep.
So I was taking into consideration how my sales had went with the 2 parties I did host, and trying to think realistically, around that. Obviously, I'm capable of doing it.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of consistently capable. So when I did my rewards program goal tracking sheet, I got the first parts of it done. So in my first 90 days, I'd like to get 600 Pampered Chef dollars.
Okay, perfect.
So that puts me at about 7,500 for total sales. And then I was looking at the next one. And, when I first did this signing on, I really wasn't thinking about building my own team necessarily, recruiting people, all of that. But the more homework I'm doing online and everything, I would think I would like to try to meet my 5 in my 90 days. I would like to try for that. That's my goal. If I don't make it, I'm not going to beat myself over the head for it. But realistically, I would like to try to do that. I think financially that shows when I put it all together, thank God it tells me which goes where.
Yes.
So my sales being B, $7,500. How many shows it would take is 12. I have, and team members of 5, and that would put me at $1,100.
Woohoo!
So I'm like, okay, that's realistic for 90 days. I mean, that's 3 months, right?
Yeah.
So that gives me some time to get some stuff done. So I'm hoping they're realistic goals. I guess I'll know in 90 days.
Well, and all it is a communication thing between myself and Kim and Shelly, and we are here to guide you and really be there to hold your hand from a distance to just help you get that success and just be there cheering you on the entire way, because
awesome, because I like cheerleaders.
I see a lot of myself in you, so I know you can do it.
Well, thank you. I'm hoping so.
So,
you know what I gotta say about this Zoom thing, though? Yeah. I don't know if it's my computer or what, but I like the lighting. That's probably the best my complexion has ever looked. I'm like, hey, wow. Not too bad. Hold on just a sec. Let me take my picture for my new page, right?
Oh, and so here's the big girl panties.
I was eyeballing. I was going, I wonder. That's awesome.
Thank you, Kim.
Cool.
So you wrote your 90 days. Are you aware of your 90-day end date?
So I have it down as being May 30th.
No,
is that incorrect?
You actually have longer, because how it works is it's from when you get your kit.
Oh, okay. So I did it from the day I signed on.
Okay. So
awesome.
in your calendar, your 30 days is going to be April 11th.
April 11th?
For your 30 days. So that's how long you have to, quote unquote, qualify to get your kit rebate.
When is it going to be?
April 11th.
Oh. Boy, I didn't hear that right. I thought you said April 30th, and I'm like, what?
What?
It's been a long day for me already, I swear.
Me too.
I'm like way overload.
And then your 90
so April 11th.
And your 90 is June 9th.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, because I was wondering, I'm like, I don't even have my stuff yet. How am I supposed to be signed up 4 parties already?
Yeah, get those recruits and everything.
Loan me your big girl panties and I'll show those to sell. I don't know.
Like, you would sell a lot, I'm sure.
Like, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
But I did talk to little brother, and he said as soon as he gets off of his graveyard, which is early Monday morning, and he's already going to be my first book show.
Nice.
He wants to be a host. He wants some free product.
Love it. Love it.
So I'm pretty excited. I kind of knew he was going to get into that because when I showed him why I was doing it and all the free product I got, and I'm like, and all I had to do was just get people here.
Oh, how fun.
And the guy's already spent, I think now he has spent almost $800.
Nice.
Already himself out of pocket. So imagine the fun he could have if he had that 30% discount and all those free half off items. And yeah, so he's looking forward to it.
Perfect.
So that's my first one.
Okay.
And then I have 2 people that said they're not sure about doing the cooking show, but they may want to do a catalog party. And I said, well, I can do those too.
Awesome. Sweet.
So hopefully I'll have my 4 booked before the middle of next week. I'm hoping to have 4 booked.
Okay. And your goal.
My debut.
You want 4, but I'm going to tell you the secret to this is you want to double that. So you want to book 8 out the gate. Just 8 out the gate. And you will just keep turning them over and you will just hit that goal.
Awesome.
No problem.
That'll be good.
Yeah. So once you have your rocks in your calendar, you know what days you want to work. Then you know that you can go get those 8 dates on your calendar.
Sorry, I'm a note taker.
That's okay.
The whole time I was doing my online courses and stuff, I had my little headphones on. Mostly I was doing that because I was trying to tune everybody else out. But I was having to hit the pause and write some stuff down. Hit the pause, take notes. Otherwise, I probably could have been down a little bit farther today in my trainings than I was.
I take notes too. You know, I'm a note taker as well, so I totally get it.
Well, and then I had to take that hour and a half away from what I had scheduled to do to go out and rip that unit out today. So, and it looks like I'm going to go back out Monday and install a new unit. So,
okay, great.
It's cutting into my Monday.
Nice. All right, so the next thing that I want to kind of go over with you is a lot of consultants, and I know that you've done this in the past, and it might be a reminder for you or anybody else that might listen to this later on. I know for me, having this list is very handy to have, and it's called the Franks list.
The what?
The Franks list. So it's one of those, I think it's called like an anagram or something. So F means friends.
Oh, okay. That's the list that they have on there that you print out.
Yes.
To try and figure out your 40 or whatever.
People. Generate names that you can touch base with.
Yes.
So it's your friends, it's your relatives, your acquaintances, your neighbors, people associated with your kids. And then S for anyone that you know through social situations, like it's church or your hairdresser or your nail tech, whoever. Those are
what is S?
who?
What is S?
Like through social interaction.
Social media, stuff like that. Gotcha.
Yeah.
For some reason, I stopped on the neighbors thing because you realize I've lived in this house 3.5 years, and I've made it a point to not make friends with my neighbors.
Well, maybe it's time.
We're gonna have to do it now.
A brownie.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
She's so involved.
I like interrupting and eavesdropping.
She
oh, good. Good to know.
Yeah. So do you have
show her the Anne Frank thing?
Not yet. She does World War II next week, so.
Ah.
She doesn't even know what we're talking about. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we don't want to put any ideas yet.
No. So any questions so far?
No, I think most of that is stuff that I kind of got from the training stuff.
Okay. So that's pretty much where you need to be focusing on through the next couple of days.
Okay.
Just kind of putting your calendar together, putting your contact list together, and spreading the joy and news that you're out there, you're open for business. Don't let it hinder you that your stuff's not here yet.
I know, I was like,
there's ways around it. You're good. There's tools on our consultant website, and I'm going to try and see if this works. Let's see. Maybe.
oh, you're going to try and share stuff with me?
Try.
I see it.
Okay.
Oh, but you got really, really tiny in my corner.
Yes, I'm tiny. But can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to try and go back here. So there's all sorts of things in Consultant Corner that can help you until your box comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You've been checking out PC University already, correct?
Oh, yeah. I kind of went through quite a few of the tabs on that.
Okay. So where I like to go a lot when I'm working with my hosts and potential customers is under this promotion and recognition tab. Okay. And under here, when I'm looking to book my shows, and of course you want to book your most up your closest dates first and fill up March before you hit to April or whatever, but you will get those people that say, hey, I can't do it March, what is your April special? So when you click on this tab and hit host, you can see April and May's upcoming. Did you check?
I already checked those out.
Okay.
Yep.
And then over here, you can print out the flyers. And I really like this right here, Specials at a Glance.
Okay.
And let's see. Make me download it. Of course. But what it does is it breaks it down for you. To throw in host packets is what I like to do as well.
Gotcha.
In the catalogs at my parties. Because it tells you, or it tells the guest, what they can get for free, what my March host is getting, and what they could get if they wanted to join on. But then at the bottom, it also gives a little preview of what's coming up.
Gotcha.
For a booking tool. So it's something that I like to use quite frequently to interact with my guests. The other thing what was I going to show you? Oh, let's type it in here. But we have an interactive catalog. And so in our search, so if you don't have your catalogs yet, but you can throw them this link, Michelle, up here, and shoot it to them so they can browse it online. And look at how simple this is. It's literally an interactive catalog.
Oh, wow.
So that's just a fun thing. Is there anything on here you haven't found yet that you were curious about?
So when I went into it and I kind of looked at the eBiz tools, but I didn't actually set it up yet.
Okay.
I was like, I know I need to.
I know it looks scary.
Yeah.
But you now, once you do it, you have your 90 days free for your website. It may still ask, I don't remember because it's been 3 years since I've had to do it myself, but it may ask for a credit card, but it will not charge until your 90 days is up unless you cancel.
Okay.
It sets it up so it can automatically draw it when it's done and you don't have to think about it. So it's something that you will want to, was it under this? Yeah, it was under here. And then you'll hit subscribe.
Yeah.
And so that will get you your website. So it'll be pamperedchef.biz/ your name or whatever you want to have it be. And then you'll be able to customize it with colors and what articles you want on there for your customers to see.
Okay. So my other question is tomorrow I'm going in, finally getting my name changed legally.
Yay.
The DMV. And then I was going to go to my bank and set up. Yes. They're going to laugh when I go in there, and you might find this funny, but I just canceled my Pampered Chef checking account last year. I just left it there and I just didn't deal with it. I think I had like $4.98 left in that account for the last 10 years, almost 9 years. And so they're going to laugh when I go in there and tell them I want to start a Pampered Chef account again.
There you go.
But I was debating on whether if it's going to take a credit card number instead of a check number, then should I wait till that gets set up and I get my debit card through that for that account? Or should I, because I was trying to keep everything separate.
I didn't get a credit card when I did mine. I don't know if they even do debit cards anymore.
Yeah.
Through Pampered Chef. It's set up through my checking account.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is tomorrow I'm going to set up another checking account. Mm-hmm. And so while I'm waiting for them to send me the debit card for that account, that's why I was wondering, like, I know I need to get this going in order to do some of the online stuff, but I would really kind of prefer to do it all under that account.
Okay, so what I would suggest you do is, because you can change your payment method for the eBiz tools.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. So, because it was under my dad for a while.
Gotcha.
Because he had started my business. So I would go ahead and set it up. And then once you get your payment order account number from Pampered Chef, you can tell your subscription to debit from that account.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I did personally. So
okay.
That way it's not out of my dad's card anymore. It's coming out out of the business account. So.
Can you hold on just 1 second, Rebecca? What's going on, Kjo? Are they paying you the $900? $850. He's giving you $850 cash, and you count it. It's $850 cash. Okay, I'm holding on to it for you. Yes. No, we'll talk about it later. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay. My husband was singing down the hall, so it's just like.
That's okay. My daughter just sold her car.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that means I get my parking spot back under the carport a year later.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to that. I get tired of cleaning the bird crap off my car.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay, so then that answered that question on that.
Okay.
I hadn't went in yet, but I just watched you do it when you did your interactive catalog. That's the same place I would go in to do the template for the labels, right? It says you go in, when I was listening to it, it says you go in. I wrote myself notes here somewhere. Give me just a sec. It told me to go in to the search in the consultant's corner and type in mini catalog invitation label.
Yes. You can do that for, a lot of people will use the mini catalog as their invitation. And so Pampered Chef had created a little template that fit nicely on the back side of the mini catalog. Pampered Chef is not supplying mini catalogs anymore. And they're the size of the shipping label, so they're the 3x4.
Oh, so they're bigger than if you just want to do a mailing label.
What I did is.
Whoa! Hey, I like your background.
For the backs of my catalogs. It'll open.
That is gorgeous. I like the background.
This is my template of my labels.
Okay.
I just bought, I don't know if you can see it, but they're the Avery brand.
Are those the ones at Staples?
You can get them at Staples, but they're way cheaper if you ever go to head over at Walmart.
How much were those at Walmart?
These, it was like $8 for the big pack, or it's $4.44 for the 10 sheets.
Okay. Well, they had clearance right next to the cash register at Staples because we went in there last night and I bought my ink so I could start printing stuff. And they had them right by the register in a bin, and they were $7, and they almost had the feel to them like kind of like a vinyl-y feel almost. They had like a coating to it. It was different, but yeah, they were only $7 and there was quite a few of them. But I told my husband, I said, well, I'm not purchasing anything other than the ink until, and my planner, until we go to Walmart, because I know in the past I've gotten my office supplies there. And I mean, I got a locking filing cabinet with a drawer for like half the price of a file cabinet here in town. So. And
then here's what I do for my invitations. These are a little bit smaller than what Pampered Chef has, and I actually stole this template from Kim because this is what she had used for her mini catalogs at the time. But I found also that they're small enough on the recipe cards that I can fit it in the corner and not take away from the imagery of the recipe, and then it's an invitation and a recipe for the guest. So that's another option too. And it's inexpensive because the recipes are cheap. But it also would be a good size because we, instead of the mini catalogs, we have the, what are they called? Seasons Helper, Kitchens Helper or something. So it's just a little 2-page catalog with just the new recipes on there.
Oh, okay.
And when it's folded, it's like a 5x7 size. And so this template would work for that as well. So,
are you going to share your templates with me?
Yes, I will email you my templates.
Now I'm going to have to figure out all the cool things that my fancy printer does, because up until now I've never used that part of it. I was like, oh no, that means I have to Study that too.
Yeah. So those
There's
are
a lot
just
of tabs going on up there, lady.
So those are just some of the things that I have got used to just doing and just have it ready to go, you know, so I don't have to think about it. Were you able to get into the show tab and figure out how to set up your shows?
So I went into it. If you want to click on it real quick, maybe I can kind of walk through with you what I got out of it. So mine doesn't look like that, but so you click on new show, right?
Yep, new show.
And then when it pops up, you put in your information. And so the show that we're going to do for you and me for my grand debut. Okay, so I had put cooking.
So it's going to be cooking.
Yep. And I had put the show date is the 12th. And then I put the show close date. We want it to close by the 15th, right? So that I can.
So you can change the date because it'll automatically just give you a 2-week period. But you can shorten it or you can lengthen it. It's totally up to you.
So I was putting it in as the 15th so that it'd close by then.
Yep. And then you'll do your time.
And I put that down. I think we had it down at 6. And then I put the show end time 8.
Yep.
Because it's a 2-hour window, give or take. And then show number was 1, not 250.
And then you can customize it. So I would.
So the show name, I just kind of put Michelle's Great Debut or something like that.
Cool.
I think is what I did.
And then you're tell us more.
So down there in that part, I was like,
Okay.
I was looking at it and I'm like, what are we doing? Like station style show? Or those options I wasn't sure any of those options is that what we're doing or?
Okay, so station style is the newest show style that Pampered Chef is trying to incorporate into everybody's cooking shows. It doesn't necessarily mean we have to do it, and there's several consultants that just say, hey, it does not work for me or my business, and there's some that say, oh my goodness, it's fabulous. So what it does is it takes a recipe that you're going to be doing and breaking it down in stations and letting the guests work at each station or having a group of guests at each station.
Oh, okay. So one of the trainings had a video where the gal, that's how she did it. She had 3 groups set up, 2 on the island, 1 on the table.
Yeah. And so your job as a consultant is just to facilitate it all.
Yeah, see, now that sounds fun.
it is fun for some people. For me, it kind of got out of hand because I didn't feel like I had full control over what everybody was doing all at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
it might also take longer if you're not actually the one making it move.
Yeah. And so I've kind of taken some of those things out of that show and kind of made my own show. So I will do probably 2/3 of my show me showing things, and then the other third is letting them hands-on.
Oh, okay. Now I understand why your shows take less time.
Boom, I'm done.
Yeah, that makes sense though, really. I mean, that would make sense if you can, kind of give your spiel at the same time you're working it, and then just give them enough time that they can do some hands-on with the stuff. That would make sense.
So if you can really put anything that you want here. It's more of just giving your online invitation a more customized feel.
Gotcha.
Okay.
This is the part that I was unsure of for this particular party.
So you're going to hit this right here.
The consulting, acting as a host. Okay.
And what that means is that when you were in your host rewards cart, okay, you are still eligible for the free, the half off, etc. But when you get into the extra overages things that you would normally get commission on, you cannot get commission on those overages in your host cart as the consultant acting as the host. Because you're already eligible for discounted products via other means. They're not going to let you double dip.
Gotcha.
And get commission off of what you're already buying. So.
Gotcha. So by putting consultant acting as host, that allows me X amount of dollars in sales. Do you have free product?
It'll still give you the same free rewards. So it's 25 extra this month. So whatever your guest sales are, you'll still get that, whatever it says that you will earn based on your host calculator.
But just whatever I end up getting won't go towards my sales for commission, correct?
Correct. Because if, say, for instance, you've used up all the free, you've used up your half off items, and typically when hosts buy additional things at 20% off or 25% off, whatever, you as a consultant would normally get commission off those little bitty things, okay? But at this particular party, since you're acting as consultant, you will not get commission off that little bit of extra that you may purchase.
Okay. That makes sense.
Fair, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There are consultants out there that have ways around it. They use different names instead of themselves. So, you are your own business, but I am trying to show you.
Yeah.
Okay. So once you get all that filled out, hit create show. Okay. And then I'll take you to what it looks like when it's created. We'll go into Donna's. So once it's created, it'll look like this. Okay. And if we need to edit anything, we can do that. And we can come down here and hit save, and it'll save the changes.
Oh, wait a minute. What did that just say? Scroll down just a sec. Okay, never mind. I thought it said something else. I was like, what the heck? Who's getting married?
But you can go to the show page right here.
Okay.
And this allows you to pick your theme for your party.
Okay.
Donna and I haven't picked a theme yet. She is indecisive right now of what she wants to do. So I've left it with the generic one right now. But you can flip through here and pick out a theme: salad and sangria, healthy in a hurry, Italian night, kids in the kitchen, sips and dips. I mean, there's a lot of different themes that we can do.
I was thinking about that today, trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the theme for, this party with you.
Here's yours, open house.
And I was having a hard time because I realized that I have some of my guests that are coming. Like one of them doesn't like vegetables. And then another one is like vegan. Okay, please.
So
I'm on this still. Yeah, okay. We'll talk when I'm off. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay. So what I tell people that are picky is that I can't please everybody.
Yes.
And you can either try it or you can pretend to like it. Or pick it out.
So I did the fajitas the other day. Me and my husband did. And those were really good. For being in a microwave, I was shocked.
You did them in the microwave?
So for fun, I just picked this right now to show you.
Made it rain, Poppy.
You can change the image here, and then it just already pre-filled in a simple invite for you.
Nice.
And so when people go to this right here, this is the party link that Donna can share to her guests that can't come or just want to take a peek anyway online.
Mm-hmm.
So when they click on that, they're automatically going to come up to this beautiful invitation. It won't look like this, but it'll have the imagery and this wording with the shopping link on there.
Yeah. Well, I've seen it with what the end result looks like with my party.
Yeah.
I've repasted them on Facebook for everybody to see and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I put them through to all my messages to Messenger. Just in case nobody could make it, they had the link.
Perfect. And then, of course, there's just these other tabs, the guest list, so that you can see the guest list that the host has put in if she's using her host tools. So Donna's filled in hers here, and it'll tell me if they've RSVP'd or they haven't responded yet. So it's just a nice tool.
Hey, wow.
For me.
Those are my family members on there, too.
I know. It's amazing because you're related.
I know. That's crazy. Like I'm planning to come to our party, but now I'm going, geez, I hope a lot of those people do it online.
So it's just neat.
I just haven't seen most of those people in a very long time.
Yeah. I guess there's some sort of funeral too, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, I saw that on her page, and I didn't recognize that person's name. So if it's her family, I don't think it's my family. You know what I mean? Like it must be another part of family or a friend of hers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not anybody I recognize the name of. So
okay, all right. So I like to come in here and just kind of check and see what's going on in there, so I don't have to necessarily bug her. You know,
looks like she's doing a good job.
You know what? She's born to do this, and I just told her, like, you just need to do it. She's come to almost every party I've had, every open house.
She came to both my parties too, or she came to my cooking show. She came to Christy's cooking show up at Mom's. And then not only did she order from my catalog party, but she got a friend of hers to order from it too. So
yeah, and she came with me. She came with me last year to Portland to the Pampered Chef 35th anniversary tour. So, like, seriously,
that's awesome.
And then here is the email the host. So before the show, this email will go out for helpful tips for the host.
Okay.
And then after the show, it'll just be the thank you, and it'll tell them how much they earned and how much they could have earned if they were the consultant at this show, and that sort of recap for you. So just
really
fun
I think
stuff.
I've ever seen one of those before.
You never did? I'm sorry.
No. I'm like, wait a minute.
You'll have to send one to yourself. So, was there any questions in the show tool?
I think I've got it.
Okay.
I think I've got it.
Okay, perfect.
If not, I can just, ping you or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to make sure that you got. Did you get this checklist?
Yep, and I've already started checking.
Okay. And then this baby, this will be in your box as well, but this is a great guide in addition to Pampered Chef University. It's called My Recipe for Success. It used to be called Succeed With Us, but they revamped it. And so you can choose to print it now, and it's 20-some, 30 pages.
I saw that, and I think what I did was I just took out a couple that I needed.
But I would highly recommend.
Can you see that?
What's that?
Can you see those nice little marks?
This Mama Bird is so proud.
I was doing it.
So here's what it says for your first.
This is that thing you were talking about too, the launch list, the Franks.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's what I printed off out of there.
Yep. So
and then I did a big boo-boo. You were nice enough to in that bag you gifted me. You had these in there.
Yes.
And that was so awesome of you. And then I grabbed one out.
I have my info on it.
To start doing my list, and then I realized you gave me my 4 to start with, didn't you?
Yes.
So now I'm down to 3.
Okay, perfect.
I was like, why didn't I just use a blank piece of paper?
Okay. Your box will be here soon.
I know. How long does it take to get here?
It probably shipped today, and then usually about 4 days in our area for FedEx. So I would be surprised, or wouldn't be surprised, if it's not here Monday or Tuesday.
So does it give you the tracking number or me to follow to see when package will be delivered?
There is somewhere you can try to go into here, check shipment status.
Okay.
And it might have it in there if you scroll toward the bottom of the status screen.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my guess where you could find it.
Okay. Because I know, so before I switched to consultant, when I was still just a host on my account, I had went in there into my my order history, and I had looked at my orders and stuff. The one that I just placed with you, it doesn't show any items. It just says I did an order with 0 balance.
Yeah, because I combined it to save everybody shipping.
Gotcha. I was wondering.
I made sure that you were a guest, so you were acknowledged.
Gotcha. But I did notice that with those, like, they give you an order confirmation number, but they don't give you a tracking number when you're just
yeah, it's all what show it was. I think it's this one. It's expected tomorrow end of day, but looking at it, it's not registering at Troutdale yet. And what I've noticed a trend, because I'm a numbers person.
Yeah.
Is that they've been hitting Troutdale after 10:30 at night.
And leaving at 4:30 in the morning.
And then arriving in the Dalles and on the truck for delivery at 6:30. So.
Yep. I caught that a lot too. I had a couple packages at first that, like, they came across the states. You saw it register in this state, then that state, then Idaho, then, it went across. But the last couple things that I've ordered, it's pretty much been a direct shot, it looks like, from where they're packaged to Troutdale to here.
Yeah.
And then, like yours, it won't show till probably tonight or morning that it hit tonight. So
because it's that, and then these 2 babies right here are my catalogs. So I need my catalogs.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Huh?
I said that would be nice.
That would be nice. But I think down here, Michelle, it would tell you where your thing was. So that's where I would look.
So I have no control over my screen right now because you're on share.
Okay, sorry.
So oh, no, that's okay. I was just wondering that because I was trying to see, I went up into your corner to shrink the screen so I could then pull up my stuff, but obviously that doesn't work.
Gotcha. Did you have any questions in this at all for navigation purposes?
No, I think I'm getting the gist of it. I'm finding my way around it pretty well.
And they have wonderful in this university. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of those today.
Okay.
A lot. So my brain is feeling a little frazzled.
I'm going to stop there. Whoop! There we go.
Hey, there it goes again.
There we go.
So that means I have... Oh, wait. What did that do? I don't like that. Hold on. Where'd you go?
I'm here.
Are you sure you're here?
I see you.
Okay. I see now what happened. I gotta just move it around again. I wonder if I can shrink that up. Okay, I'm gonna make you little.
Okay.
Because I'm going over here into my tabs now. See if I can pull something else up with you there.
But that's all that I really had written down to just touch base with you on tonight, because those were like the key things that needed to be done. The next time that we would really need to connect like this would be when your kit comes. So.
Oh yeah, you're cutting me off?
No, you know how to find.
I'm trying to get it down. I'm just logging in real quick to check that thing that you just showed me.
Yep.
Because while it's fresh in my head, I don't want to forget.
That's fine.
And I definitely learn faster if I do hands-on while I'm learning.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm almost in. This is my first time to go into my Pampered Chef stuff on my laptop, period. So it's telling me I'm not doing something right.
And if you can photo your little 90-day tracker rewards program and just message it to me.
So I can just scan it and send it to you via email, right?
Yeah. That way I can just kind of carry on along the way and remember what your goals are.
Yeah, hold me to it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, accountability, baby.
Okay, for some reason, it's going to make me mad. I'm trying to sign in. So when I do pamperedchef.com, right?
I have mine set up as new.pamperedchef.com.
Oh, well, maybe that's why I can't get in. Hold on, let me see if that one does.
And then it'll switch. I don't know why, but that's the one it takes. So I just bookmarked it.
Let me see. Because when I went into the other one and I was trying to sign in, it's telling me it doesn't know who I am. So when I go into this,
well, let me get you your...
This is different. Okay, consultant chef, is that me? It comes up, oh, wait a minute, hold on, let me try this. So I can share screen. And I can show you what I'm seeing, right? So when I say share screen.
Okay, here it comes.
You can see what I'm saying now?
Hold on. Oh, you need to put a period between new.pampered chef.
Okay. I'm like, this doesn't look right to me.
Oh, hey, no, go back to the other tab.
You mean the one I just got?
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Oh my goodness sakers.
Okay. It is pulling up again.
Okay. So, go under sign in.
That's where I was, and it wasn't.
Okay, click it. And scroll down. Let me see what it says.
Your username or password was incorrect.
Okay, so let me go. I'm going to come and get you your consultant number. I think maybe that's the problem.
Oh, that's right.
Because you won't use your email.
I remember you telling me this now. But I don't have the consultant number, so I wouldn't have done that.
I'm pulling it.
That's okay. I'm just talking out loud. I'm trying to figure out where I put my pen in this mess now.
Okay, so your consultant number.
On just up. Where did my pen go? Oh, you know what? My daughter borrowed it when she just sold her car. Guess what? Give me just a sec. I gotta get a pen again. Where did she put my pen? Okay, at least now I know I didn't lose my mind. She just walked off with it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
775 798.
775 798.
Uh-huh. And then enter the password that you used when you signed up.
Oh, I love that. I'm not a robot.
That's debatable.
That always cracks me up. Does yours do that too?
Yeah, once in a while.
Please fix these errors.
Really?
It put me back to my other one. So 75798. Let me undo this and redo it. I'm not a robot. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd have to sit here and prove I'm not a robot in my lifetime. Yeah, it's not taking it again.
You might have to clear your cookies.
Clear my cookies.
Clear your cookies in your history. So you'll have to do that when we get off of this thing.
I don't even know if I know how to do that. Do I know how to clear my cookies? Do you know how to do it?
I can find it.
Like, sorry, I actually bought this laptop, I don't know, year before last, a tax season, I think, and I barely used it.
So clear your history. So you will hit the...
Can I clear my history while I'm on here with you, or will you go away?
I think you can clear it. So click on your history, and then...
On history. And then it takes me over to this window. Can you see that?
Yeah. So there should be somewhere in there that you can clear. That I don't know. Yours is different than mine.
Of course it is.
Right now. Because when I click on my history, it gives me clear recent history. Control Shift Delete. Maybe that'll work for you. So hit Control Shift Delete maybe. Oh, there you go. You're on Chrome, that's why.
So, clear browsing data. If I do that, am I gonna make you go away?
I don't know.
I'm like, we're just gonna I'll get rid of everything but anything that's Zoom related. Does that seem legit? I'm like looking at her. Is she still there? Is she still there?
I'm here.
Okay, did I delete her yet? Okay. Apparently, there's a lot of history on her girl. I'm thinking, so when I got this out, my daughter used it a couple times in her bedroom because she was supposed to be doing her online schooling. Because her other sibling was on the other computer doing online schooling. So I'm going to guess that I'm going to go in here and all of a sudden I'm going to have a ton of history. Yeah, so I'm not going to keep you on there. Obviously, I know how to get in there now and do it.
But that would be my guess. Would be to clear your history. The cookies that I was referencing are normally in your hard drive temporary files. But you might even have to go as far, Michelle, before the cookie thing is to just restart your browser altogether. So.
Okay. Well, and also, worst case scenario, I got right into it on the other computer. Okay. It's directly there, but that's the one that I was on when we did everything. So
okay,
I can just look there for now until I get this thing situated to let me in.
Yeah. So, was there anything else you?
No, I think we should call it a night. Okay. It's almost 10:30.
Yes.
So much for being here from 8 to 9.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you doing all this with me.
Well, thanks for popping on, and I'm super excited to get you going. And if you're able to make it to the show to do some training tomorrow, that would be awesome.
Yeah, as far as I know, I really think I'm going to be able to do it. But like I said, I'll try to give you a definite by noon. Perfect. I know that.
Perfect.
Worst case scenario, it'll be closer to 1 because I know I have to be home by 1 to babysit my grandson for my daughter for a little while.
Okay.
He's getting into Head Start. Yay, finally. So I'm going to watch him while she's there doing the paperwork.
Perfect.
So I'll let you know for sure. If you haven't heard from me by noon, by 1 you will because I'll be home.
Okay. Yeah, just buzz me and that's fine. You know where to find me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You have a good night.